hello, namaste, 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 hello, how's it going? How's life? This pertains to viewers of the replay viewers. That's for you, yes indeed. Hello, yes indeed. Hello. Well, we are rocking, we are rolling. The haters are merely strolling. But then again, there's nothing wrong with strolling. That's exercise. I don't exercise shame. I think that is very lame. Homies? Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. We are making progress with me moving items in their most favorable locations, particularly furniture items. Furniture items are being moved. My dancing skills involve groove, bars. Okay. Excellent, folks. Excellent. I am proud of y'all. Yes, I am. I am proud of y'all because I can be bars. Because y'all can see me, a star. All right. Excellent. Wonderful. Namaste. Hello, one viewer, what's poppin'? Yo. Who's lit? Y'all? Who is lit? Yeah. Let's liberate the chat filter. I had a new revelation about what defines a valid public watch hour on YouTube, and it turns out it means 30 seconds or more. What's up, 5 viewers? How's it going? How's life? Who's lit? Let me know. Let me know. Any Star Wars fans? Hello, Paul. How's it going, Paul? Anyone watch the show Andor? This is my favorite show. We need to watch Star Wars Andor. What's up, Cherry Edita? Cherry Edita says ho and hi. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. What up, Lulu? How's it going? Y'all? Let's get the disco off. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Who's lit? Don't quit. Whether it's your dream, you know what I mean, bars. I'm chilling, Lulu. I am chilling. I am in a different part of the house, but I have mostly what I need. I have here, I'm gonna open up these sticky notes real quick. We got sticky notes of all kinds. That's my drip. My drip pertains to art. Sometimes I fart. I put groceries in a cart. It's been a while since I've eaten a Pop-Tart bars. Yo, I should take a shot for every time someone asks I'm Indian on these streams. I would straight up be an alcoholic. I don't think I'd get along well with the people in Indians Anonymous because it's not very anonymous, and that is synonymous with being brown. It's going down. I'm the one in town. Bars. Yes, thank you, Lulu. Everyone listen to at Laurel Coble 2926. Please like and subscribe. Help me thrive. Help me drive and eat chives. Bars. At Sankey OK says, are you a thug? You look tough. Of course not. I am an advocate. I am a proponent of being progressive. I am no thug. I drink coffee from a mug. If I was a dog, I'd be a pug. When it comes to soda, sometimes I chug. Bars. Goofy bars. Someone says I am from Bangladesh. I'm not from there, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the culture. I'm not. I am not. I am not. Okay, here we go. Was it? Indian men are the hottest, says Lorenzo. Literally, figuratively, metaphorically, and truthfully. Bars. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Lulu said I'm a slug. Well, nah. I'm a snail, 'cause I never fail. I take my time like an empty pail. That doesn't make sense, but that's okay. Past tense is what I'd like to say. I don't know. I'm just trying to rhyme. Hello, Paul. Hello again, Paul. No. I think that is overly simplistic. Let's get you a little timeout. Let's get you a little timeout. Do some rap. Thank you, Lulu. Do some rap. All right. Do some rap. How about unwrap? Because the sticky notes are inside. Sometimes I need a ride. And if I surf, I need to anticipate the tide. Bars. Okay. Hello, Paul. Hello. Indian question mark. Let's do a complete sentence. Let's do a complete thought. Jesus is right. The event was on 1925. What event? What event are we talking about? Ah, are you Indian? Ethnically. I am ethnically Indian. That is my ethnicity. I will become Eminem's rival. I only wish that to be true in terms of my bank account. Emphasis on the word wish. I don't necessarily want a beef with Eminem, but I would like to be in the same competitive pool financially. I'm, because, yeah. You remind me of, okay. Someone's being a troll. Trolls are a little creative these days. If not very creative, a lot of creative. Yeah. Don't wish for it and work for it. Well, I mean, hold on. The way capitalism works is that at some point, rich people don't work for their wealth. Their wealth works for them. But that's propaganda, because you can't just personify piles of money, especially at the expense, no pun intended, of working class people. So, yeah, hard work is cool, but to make us depend on it when billionaires don't have to and didn't earn their inherited wealth. Yeah, ask away. Ask the questions you want to ask. Go ahead. Yep, ask. Ethnically, and perhaps culturally. But is that where I'm based? No. Have I ever lived there? No. Have I visited there? Yes. I look like Eminem. All right. I mean, that's too much of a compliment. See, that's the thing with compliments that are so clearly unbelievable. I don't know if they feel that good. But anyways, at least it's not something negative. Thank you at the Chief Coin. Hello, Chief Coin. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Mr. Milong says, if you want something, see yourself in future, not in present. Interesting. What about living life in the moment? What are your thoughts on that? I'm curious. Hello, 6 viewers. Please subscribe in case you haven't. Please help me thrive. Thank you. Tap or click the sub button. Sub as in subscribe. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Excellent, 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 excellent. Wonderful. Thank you for subscribing. Did I meditate today? Yes, the way I meditate is I nap, and the meditation occurs when I struggle to fall asleep. So it's just me laying down. I don't like to sit and meditate because my hip muscles are tight, and that's a stretch. I need to stretch. Bars, 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 bars. I'll read that message in just a sec. Or I'll read it now, actually. If hard work leads to success, the donkey would own the farm. Exactly, the chief coin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Villains Casino said trash. How are you going to ask me if I meditated and then say something ratchet like that? Let's get you a little time out. Let's get you a little time out. Where am I from? Where am I from? Asks Mr. Merlong without a question mark. I am from North or South America. As for which one, you decide. Ask your heart, which America am I from, North or South? I'm giving answers that are continental, like breakfast. What on earth rhymes with breakfast? Fist. I guess fist rhymes with breakfast. Fist. Sun-kissed. Is that a soda? Sun-kissed? I think that's a soda. Pissed, like I'm pissed off. Or pee-pee. Pissed in past tense. What's up, Roxanne? How are you? All right. We have someone in a bad mood. Give him a good old 24-hour timeout. What's up, Roxanne? What's going on? Perhaps I am, Mr. Merlong. Roxanne says these kids need to go home. Okay. We talking about in real life, or are we talking about the chat? Are we talking literally or metaphorically? All right. Both. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree in the chat. Describe what's going on where you're at. That's a bar. That technically rhymed. And let's see how we can help. Let's see how we can assist, like basketball. Yo, if my personality had a height, it would be very tall. Sometimes I enter the bathroom stall, and then I use it and listen to music, because my name is Mudit, bars. I'm not Muslim, but I have many Muslim friends. I support the Muslim community, but I am not Muslim. I'm agnostic with Hindu roots. That's my identity. That's my demographic. I don't like being stuck in traffic. When I see a redneck, I say laugh, hick, bars. Yo, that's a bar. That's a bar. What you mean? What you mean? Let's see. Let's see. Mode, light. There we go. Okay, I had to fix something, y'all. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me, y'all. Tap or click the subscribe button in case you have not done that yet. Thank you for subscribing. My name is Mudit. The Sanskrit pronunciation is Mudit. So I get to decide. Jai Shri Ram. Om Namah Shivaya. Roxanne says they were being bad earlier at 7:40 p.m. These are not even my kids, they're my cousins. Oh, okay. Are you like babysitting? Is that what's going on? Also, how many kids you got? I ain't got any. I ain't finna have none. I don't want any. Too much expensiveness. They insulted the movie Rio. Ooh, oh no. I'm not sure if I've seen Rio. I think I've seen parts of it at house parties. Shout out my Indian brother, says at Trillmatic 2001. That's a dope username. Have we met before, Trillmatic 2001? Mr. Malong says, look, don't think I'm stupid. I'm from Morocco and we're intelligent people with high IQ. Okay. Congrats. How did we end up at that message? How did we end up there? Look, I think you're overreacting to what I said about where I reside. I'm not particularly proud of where I'm from. And so I try not to disclose where I'm from. So I try to open it up and broaden it. And perhaps I got too creative with that, but... Oh, okay. Roxanne says, yeah, 2 that I'm babysitting right now. Okay. True. Oh, okay. Cool. Trillmatic. Lit. What inspired your username? I'm curious. Is that... I feel like that's a specific reference, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Trillmatic. Or maybe it's referencing multiple things. I am not from India. I am ethnically Indian, but I'm not from India. Who is this? At Exer Gemars. Oh, this is Andor. This is a Star Wars show. The best Star Wars show. Andor. Everyone watch Andor. The letter looks backwards because of the phone. I can't change that because YouTube dictates that. So why am I struggling with this? I got to move back. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Andor. Andor. Y'all should watch Andor. Andor. Watch it twice. I don't know what I'm saying. Bars. Kaleidoscope. Whoa. Look at the art show. Listen to my flow. Ain't this cool though? A female deer is called a doe. Bread is made from dough. I am rapping faux show. Yeah, that's dope. Yo. That's pretty cool. Andor's awesome, yes. Roxanne says their parents need to come get them, and my grandma just gave them cookies. Okay. I guess the cookies might make them get a little too lit. My name's Mudit. Those kids need to quit getting lit and take a nap. Hopefully their energy gets sapped. Past tense. Kids are nuts. That's my rap. Let me see those Star Destroyers. That's kind of funny. Nice. We have a language that I cannot read. What's up, Pika? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, Pika. Thank you. Thank you. Folks, please do click or tap subscribe if you've not done that yet. Please do subscribe to my channel. That would help me out a lot. Yes. Jonathan says, say hi to my mom on her birthday. Anita. Okay. I'm not saying the last name. But thank you for tuning in. Let's get you a timeout. Oof. Where in India are your roots from? Well, my parents are from UP. They're from Up, like the Pixar movie. That's what's up, okay? When you drink enough water, you have to pee. And when something's confusing, you gotta reread and see. Bars. Please subscribe. Help me thrive. Help me drive. Because the money helps me pay for gas. Sometimes I stream with a lot of sass. Look, when I lose touch of reality, I gotta touch grass. Bars. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. Oh, at Exer Gamars was born in UP too. We were born in Up, like Pixar. Guess how long our pens are. Rajesh Kutrapali. Who's that? Is that your name? At Rook ZY? Pika says at Pika_plays_1. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Pika plays. Mine is Silver. I was gonna get Soul Silver for DS, but I got busy. Life got busy. Big Bang Theory. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to search it. I know what that is. So that is the mental landscape of my biz. That didn't make sense, but I rhymed because I got the time and I eat limes. No, I don't. I'll eat a lime, but it may not be pleasant. I would need a present so I don't come off as a peasant. Bars. Any fellow stars in the chat? Look at my double jointed thumbs. Look at my double jointed fingers. Should I become a music singer? Bars, 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 bars. Pokemon says Pika plays. So that's your favorite Pokemon game? It's just Pokemon. Is there a Pokemon game that's titled only Pokemon? That'd be funny. Okay, what's your favorite Pokemon game? I remember there's like for GameCube, there was Pokemon, was it Coliseum? I think that's what it was. Rajesh is an Indian character in Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I remember. I look like one of the people. Okay, I get the point. Rook, not quite the most original hot take. Maybe you need to get under the sun and bake because I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat steak. Bars, 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 bars. Folks, please do tap or click subscribe. Thank you. If you see a subscribe button, tap it. If you have inspiration, rap it. If you're feeling a little goofy, fap it. Okay, pause. Don't do that. I just need to find a word that rhymed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I look like Rajesh or Raj from Big Bang Theory. I look like I'm of the same ethnicity. I look like I could perhaps be his cousin, like second cousin, but I don't look like the dude. It's just that this someone's racist. Who's the one that said this? Who's the one that claimed at Rook, you're getting a timeout. Let's do a solid 30 minutes. Yep. Who's Muhammad Hijab? Is that a person? Who is that? Is that a public figure? Let me know, Xer. Also, how do you say your username? At EXURGEMARS. How do you say that username? Google. I don't feel like it. I could, but if I could get a little more context, I don't think I'm trying to Google it. Um, so, um, Exurge Mars, Latin. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad we're doing a subject change. Who wants me to draw something? I draw. I can draw. I can draw stuff on this. I can draw stuff on these. I can draw. Yeah. Hello, 4 viewers. Please tap or click subscribe. Thank you. In case you haven't. But no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. What's up, second viewer? How are you? How's life? How are things? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my dream. At some point, I should probably give myself art prompts. Why am I so reluctant to do that? Anyone have any psychological theories as to why I'm reluctant to give myself a prompt to make a certain piece of art? Why do I sort of feel the need to rely on other people's suggestions, if not instructions? Anyone have any ideas as to why I am the way I am? Does anyone know Japanese? I don't. I know like 2 or 3 words. Konnichiwa? Oh, I'm blanking hard. I am blanking hard on the conventional greeting. I'll try again next stream. Pika says me because you're like me. Oh, as in drawing? I have your Pikachu drawing a bit far away that a ways. Thank you for the request. I really appreciate that. Only a bit, Pika. I had it as a subject long ago. What are we talking about? Psychology or? I am not Zason says, hello, my favorite sarcastic leftist. Oh, okay. Who are the other sarcastic leftists? Hassan Piker? Drop names in the chat. Who are some other sarcastic leftists? I feel like Stavros Halkias is a leftist, and he's capable of being sarcastic. And he's definitely been sarcastic, and I think a lot of his, stand-up riffs, rants, crowd work, all that stuff. Hassan Minaj. I mean, I'm sure he's capable of being sarcastic. I think I vaguely remember 1 or 2 moments. Wait, I gotta do a sound check. Everyone, stay, listen to the sound check. Who heard the sound check? Type your reaction in the chat. I want you to type how you feel in the chat about being a part of my sound check. That was very organic and sourced locally. What's up, 8 viewers? How are you? How's it going? Tap or click the button that says subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Protein, you should go to sleep. I will eventually, but you could have said that a lot more kindly. So you are going to get a timeout. Konnichiwa, I need to draw soon. True. Someone asks again, am I Indian? Ethnically, yes. What's up, at oh my god, girl? That's a cool username. How's it going? How are you? At Xer. Hold on. Another sound check. I have 2 microphones. One on the high end, one that's down low. Look at my thumb bend. Ain't that a show? Bars. Xurge Mars says, I want my soul back. That fart blew it away. Someone says, I have a feeling Zorab, who's Zorab, is sarcastic but keeping it on the low. If you mean Zoran, yeah, there we go, Zoran. Yeah, keeping his capacity for sarcasm on the low. That makes sense, and I would probably advise and or do the same. Yeah, makes sense to me. Give me some random style, and my reaction was I fell off my chair. We talking about my sound check from earlier? Is that what we're talking about? At Maria or Mariah DKNY retracted their message. You can say it. It's a safe space. Is it though? I don't know. I'll say it is just because I'm curious about what you want to say or had already said but took it back. The trolls and haters are whack. They are not nearly as sharp as a thumbtack. Bars. YT guidelines. Do I upload videos every day? Yes, technically. I'm definitely a quantity guy when it comes to YouTube. Quantity. At Zach _ Levine _ 8 says, hi, greetings from Tokyo, Japan. Was it, is it Gen Kidesu or Gen Kidesu? Ka? Where are you from? I am from North and or South America. As for which one, I will let y'all contemplate. You can contemplate which one I'm from. Because trolls and haters, can we agree that they're dumb? They ain't no fun. They need more puns. I don't know. Bars. Xsurge Gamers, something says, not a fan of Zoran. He has elitist left takes on India. Plus, I disagree with his economics. Doesn't affect me, though. Can you tell me what are the elitist, so-called elitist left takes you are referring to? Also, I almost wonder to what extent it matters because he's a mayor, ultimately. Disagree with his economics. I agree with his economics. We should all support socialism. We should all support communism. We should all support the deprivatization of health insurance. We should support universal health care. We should support universal basic income. All of that to say is that we ought to support human rights and not fight. It's quite simple. Join us leftists. We are here for you, even if you don't believe it. Us leftists, we advocate for the working class. That's my spiel. Folks, if you're just tuning in, or if you've tuned in, subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I like to Mudit, says at Kota. Welcome. Happy holidays, Mudit and everyone. Thank you so much, Kota. Thank you so much. Wait for the YT guidelines guy. Ask for your password. My password is password. True. Shabi says, do you love Jesus Christ? I'm not a big fan of Christian mythology, but I'm sure there are dudes named Jesus that are pretty chill, and I'm sure there are people with the last name Christ. I actually had a classmate in high school with the last name Christ. So, that demographic, I'm sure y'all are chill. I'm sure Y'all are legit. And folks, please tap or click subscribe. Thank you so much. Pika says, Pika, okay, Pikachu. Exurge Gamars. I already forgot the pronunciation, I apologize, but they say India does all of it, but to a point that it's ruined our economy historically. We have entire states running out of, is that Capex? I'll look that up. What is Capex? I don't even know how it's pronounced. CAPEX. Capital expenditure, CapEx, refers to funds a company spends on long-term physical assets. Real quick, I want to go on a quick rant about GDP. We should not let GDP be such a measure that informs our existence. GDP does not account for health. It is not incorporating health into its core definition. And we need to replace GDP with something that puts human health at the center and make that the priority. Not productivity, not output, but human health, as well as, I don't know, human happiness. We need to replace GDP with something humanistic. We need a measure that has a direct relationship, if not is directly defined into sort of a humanistic measure. But anyways, CapEx. Let me go back to that comment. India does all of it, but to a point that it's ruined our economy historically. We have entire states running out of capital expenditure because of overspending on welfareism. I feel like this is economic jargon to demonize populist leftist initiatives. That's my initial reaction. We have entire states running out of capital expenditure. Okay. And capital expenditure refers to funds a company spends on long-term physical assets. Why is that necessarily a bad thing? I'm not claiming it's a good thing, but like, why is that a priority, capital expenditure? Why is that occupying this discussion as opposed to something like human rights, basic needs? And I also think like overspending on welfareism is a bit of an, I don't know, paradoxical, ironic oxymoron because like what does it mean to overspend on health and well-being of human populations? That's not overspending. That's just priorities. We ought to be humanists. We ought to be proponents of optimized quality of life for all of humanity. So, let's see. Zach Levine says, "Greetings, Pika. Yes, you're right. Someone was right about something. I gotta blast through these chats to catch up." Coach says, "When am I coming to the East Coast?" Okay, someone seems to know where I reside. I'm already here. I'm already on the East Coast. I am on the East Coast, folks. What up, Lulu? What up, Lulu? What up, Lulu? I said it thrice because I eat rice, which has multiple grains. I might as well have multiple brains because there's one in my head, and I'm getting some. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop myself. Come to Tokyo and live a life less ordinary. Yeah, I'll pitch that to my wife. We have to visit first. I've spent a layover in Tokyo on the way to India, and the best part of my trip to India was the 2-night layover in Tokyo. I mean that sincerely. It was the best. There were second generation Pokemon in Tokyo that did not exist on the continent that I am based on.